Everybody, and welcome. Before I begin, I just want to take a second and just ask everybody to give a nice another round of applause to our beautiful bride and groom. Let's let them hear it. Okay, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Nick Rogers, and I'm the best man. And first, I'm going to start off here with the devilishly handsome groom, Hunter. So, I think that the word fate comes into play when you describe Hunter's and I's relationship, and I'll tell you why. So Hunter and I first met at a college soccer recruitment camp at Bucknell University back at our junior year of high school. So Hunter being from upstate New York and myself from North Jersey, during this camp there was probably over like 100 to 150 recruits, and they were placed on designated teams for the duration of the time. And Hunter and I were actually lucky enough to be placed on the same team for the duration of the camp. And we got to know a little bit about each other in that short period of time. But however, when the camp came to an end, I really didn't know whether or not Hunter and I would see each other again. So at that point, we were both being recruited by a number of colleges. We both really didn't know where we were going to decide to go or where we would end up. And at that point, being so far apart, we were about 6 hours apart from each other. So we never really knew if we would ever see each other again. So in comes the infamous Coach Edkins, Misericordia University. So for those of you who don't know, Coach Edkins was one of the collegiate coaches managing our team at Bucknell, and eventually was the man that recruited both Hunter and myself as we both chose to attend Misericordia and pursue our educational and athletic careers. Now, Hunter and I really never saw eye to eye with Coach Edkins in our 4 years, and we butt heads quite a few times, to be putting it mildly. But I will forever be grateful that fate had worked out in our favor, and we got the chance to attend school together for another 4 years, play soccer together for another 4 years, where I really saw our friendship and brotherhood take off. Now, I could go on all day about all the great qualities that Hunter possesses as an individual. He's loyal, he's got a heart of gold, he'd give me the shirt off his back if I needed it. Sure, I could say all those things, but I will keep it short and pose this question to you instead. Is there anything in this world quite like a bond between brothers? Through all the adventures, the journeys we've taken, the awesome moments we've shared, and all the good times and bad we've gone through, we've always been there for each other through it all. To pick each other up when we were down and to give each other the strength to keep moving forward no matter how tough life got for us. But we faced a lot of challenges that people really don't face, having to balance our education with our athletics year round, still remembering to enjoy the whole college experience, and of course, staying out of trouble. But I think that being there for each other and cherishing each joyous moment and making the most of what life had to offer us is what our brotherhood means to us. So, Hunt, I'll forever be grateful for fate bringing us together so that we were able to establish this brotherhood, and I know that will last a lifetime no matter how far apart we are from each other. You've pushed me outside of my comfort zone countless times and given me so many amazing memories that I will cherish for a lifetime, and for that I can't thank you enough for it. Okay, I'm the beautiful bride now. Isn't she looking absolutely gorgeous? Come on, let's let her hear it. Okay, so not only is she beautiful, she's also very caring, sweet, and she deserves one hell of a husband. Am I right? Thankfully for Hunter, she agreed to marry him before she found one, so... I'm kidding, of course. But Jacqueline, in my life, I've really never had a sister before. Well, that really isn't until I met you. I'm going to tell you all a quick story about the moment I knew that how truly special Jacqueline was. So Hunter and I had an away game in our senior year against a conference rival at Eastern University, which was about 2 hours away from Misericordia. So after each game, our coach would allow us maybe like 5-10 minutes to see our families and friends before we got back on the bus, just came out to support us. So after the game, I went to see my parents, and Hunter was in the locker room because he had no idea that Jacqueline had driven all that way to surprise him, only to see him for maybe about like 5 minutes face to face. So once I realized that Jacqueline was there and Hunter didn't know, I full on sprinted to the locker room to grab him before we got back on the bus and headed out. So I mean, when you find somebody that really wants to share the same passions as you do, find someone that would drive countless hours just to see you face to face for a couple minutes, I think that truly emulated to me how truly special Jacqueline was. And maybe a little bit of my parents telling me the great things when they took you out to eat that day. So, all right, I'll wrap it up. So as time went on, I really got to witness Hunter and Jacqueline's relationship grow. I got to see firsthand how truly special they were together, the love, the happiness, the laughter, the crazy adventures. I'm so happy that I got to be there with you both to witness and enjoy each moment every step of the way. You both really are my family, and I always know that I will be here for you as husband and wife the same way I was through all those crazy college years together. And I wish you both all the continued love and happiness in the world, and I love you both with all my heart. Thank you.